Hey guys, it's Donna and welcome to my pregnancy vlog week 17. Today I'm 17 weeks and 3 days pregnant and it's absolutely crazy how time is just going by. I'm going to recap from where I looked up my last video. I did my 13/14 and I did do a 15 week, but they are in private. Once I upload this, I will put them back to public. But I haven't been experiencing or having any new symptoms other than what I've been having since like week 13. I made myself drink more water to help with the cramping and the Charlie horses and stuff. And I eat 1 banana a day, and so that helped a lot with my Charlie horse and like the steady like leg cramping and stuff. But other than that, I haven't had any new symptoms or anything. I've been having, week 16, I've been having excessive saliva. So I'm like chewing on gum or eating hard candy. Week 16 is when my appetite like really kicked in and I was like super hungry. I just like wanted to eat everything. I could eat like, one thing. 10 minutes later, I'm like, my stomach is growling and I'm hungry again. So I was like, oh my god, like I'm constantly hungry. Starting at 17 weeks is when I felt movement. And not like sporadic, sporadic little flutters of movement. One time a day. So before I turned 17 weeks, I would feel like a little kick or something, very, very lightly. And I wouldn't feel it again for the next few days. And I was kind of like, wow, I want to feel the baby move because it kind of, reassures me everything is okay. So at 17 weeks exactly is when I started feeling movement all day. And before it was like a little kick. Now it's just like 3 kicks in a row, a punch over here. And I'm like, oh my god, that's super crazy. Like today, I was laying on the couch. Baby is head down. So the kicks are like, I'm feeling them up here. And then I put my hand right here, and I can feel the baby kicking in my hand. It's very, very lightly, but you can totally see it. And I tried looking at it to see if you can see through the outside. And you can see it just a tiny bit. So the kicks and stuff are getting stronger each day, and it's really, really exciting. So that's pretty much all, really, that's been going on. May 24th is when we went and found out what the baby is. If you're on my Facebook, you already know. If you're a family member watching, then you already know. Let's see. So we go May 24th, which is a Thursday. I was 16 weeks and 2 days pregnant. We go in about 1:20ish. That was the time of my appointment. By the time I got back there, it was like 1:50. Let's see. So now the whole time I had since finding out I was pregnant, I had this, feeling. I had this, I'm like, the baby is a girl. Like I knew deep within my heart, I knew baby was a girl. And I like being right and I hate being wrong. I hate when people say like, oh, I told you so. I hate that. So the whole time I'm thinking baby's a girl, and I told Dominic, I'm like, I know for 100% baby is a girl. And he's like, yeah, what if you're wrong? And like, I hate being wrong. So anyway, in the ultrasound room, she puts the gel on my stomach, and she begins to do what she's doing. And, oh God. Oh, so at this point, my heart is beating so fast. Baby looked like it was sleeping at first. So she's like, okay, we're going to go ahead and do the measurements. So we're going to check the heartbeat. And so I was like, okay. So she checks the heartbeat, and baby's heart rate was 142. And I'm thinking, maybe it is a boy. Oh my God. Because my daughter at exactly 16 weeks, 2 days when we found out she was a girl, her heart rate was always 162 and above. This baby is 142. And I'm thinking, oh my God, like my heart was like skipping a beat. And I told her, I'm like, exactly how accurate is our whole theory on, the girl has a higher heartbeat than it's girl, whatever, boy is lower. She's like, it's not accurate at all. They don't go by on that. They can usually tell during the last trimester, like the last month or so, but other than that, that's totally, you cannot go based on that. So she said she had a lot of patients in there that are pregnant with girls, and they all had like the same heart rate. So anyway, she wakes the baby up, and the baby like jumps. Baby opened its legs. So baby's legs are open. She zoomed in. And then she didn't say anything. And then I'm like, oh my God, there's 3 lines. And I'm like, it's a girl. And she zoomed in and she typed, I'm a girl. So she's explained to us there's no junk there. So, and the next shot was a perfectly clear, the labia and a slit. So it was like 100%. She typed 100% girl. And I'm like, oh my God, like, it's like you knew, but it's good to finally know 100%. It's good to know. And then, I mean, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't have been mad if it was a boy. It was fun to guess that it was a girl, and I was right the whole time. Yeah. So, that was a fun moment. Baby does have a name, but we're not going to share it until my baby shower. What else? And that's pretty much about it. Not a lot of exciting stuff has been going on. My next appointment is this next Wednesday, June 6th, which is crazy because I see my doctor every month for right now, but it's like I go next week. Like I just went. It's crazy. Like it seems like it's going by fast for me, which is cool. So I'm just excited. Baby's a girl. It's really exciting. I get to buy all kinds of cute little bows and stuff. What else? I've gained about 7 pounds so far, which I think I was at this point when I was pregnant with my daughter. However, oh man. However, I weigh what I weighed 9 months pregnant with my daughter now. I weigh the same now at almost 5 months pregnant when I do with my daughter at 9 months pregnant. So I was like, how is this gonna work? This is crazy. I'm not trying to like get my hopes up or not like overdo it. I gained 28 pounds with her, and that's what I'm trying to do with this pregnancy. But now, mind you, before I got pregnant with my daughter, I was on the small side. I'm 5'9", and I was really small, and I didn't realize how small I was until looking back at pictures. Like I had my sisters tell me, like, Donna, you're too skinny, and I was like, oh yeah, you're jealous, but like just jokingly, and I didn't really know how skinny I was until I looked at pictures, and I was like, wow, like you can see like my bones, you can see my ribs, my bones right here. You can just see everything, and I didn't look too good. So I think before I got pregnant with my daughter, I was in the 127, and I was wearing like a size 0, sometimes even a double 0, and it was crazy like how small I was. And now my daughter likes me at this weight, which I'm at the appropriate healthy weight for my height range. So I mean, it's no big deal. I'm just used to, being like that and then having some extra weight on me. It's really not going to hurt. I actually like having a little extra weight because I fill my clothes out better. I just feel like my skin looks better. It doesn't look like it's deprived of nutrients and stuff. So I feel like pregnant or not, being this weight, like I like it a lot better than when I was a walking skeleton, I think. But anyway, oh yeah, so I'm up 7 pounds, and yeah, I think 7 pounds according to my scale. We'll see what the doctor's scale says when I go Wednesday. And oh, speaking of when I go Wednesday to the doctor, she's going to then when I'm there, she's going to schedule me my anatomy scan, ultrasound. So that's really exciting. So far, I've had 3 ultrasounds. I've had one at 7 weeks when I was in the emergency room. I had one at 10 weeks to date the pregnancy, and at 16 weeks for a gender scan. And I'm gonna have one next week, hopefully next week. No, I think it's week after. It's only 2 weeks. But other than that, everything is good on my end, and I'm just really trying to enjoy my pregnancy because, you know, I feel like I'm blessed to be where I'm at right now because things can change, and, you know, this is my pregnancy, my first pregnancy after 2 miscarriages. So I know how hard it is for, you know, people to conceive and to sustain a pregnancy. So I feel really blessed right now to be where I'm at, and I'm just trying to take it day by day and enjoy every minute. A lot of women, I wouldn't say a lot of women complain. I feel like more so women are just expressing and sharing their feelings with other people, and other people kind of take it as they're complaining, like, oh, my back hurts and stuff. But I feel like they're just trying to share what they're feeling at that given time. So I can say, like, I've been having dry eyes and stuff like that. It's not complaining. I'm just sharing my experience, my symptoms with you. So every woman they're pregnant. They have a right to complain at some point in time. But I think I'm going to go eat some macaroni and cheese and maybe take a bath. So I will show you my belly. And I'm wearing a dress, so I'm not going to be able to pull it up. I'll probably insert a picture at the end of this video. I look like an Easter egg. Okay, she's head down. I feel her kicking all right here. It's really, really cool. Oh, and I'm tipping the chair. I am finding it really hard to get comfortable now. Like, I'm out of breath. I can't sleep on my stomach/side anymore. Side/stomach. I can't sleep in that position because my stomach is on the way. I can't sleep on my back because I can't breathe. So I'm just like, it's getting really hard for me to get comfortable. Even when I stand up or sit down, I get out of breath. And I'm like, I'm only almost 5 months. Like, wait till the end of the pregnancy. I'm going to be miserable. Whoa. Okay, I think I'm done here. I'm going to go. If you guys have any questions or comments or video requests, leave them down below, and I'll get back to you.
50. Man, I feel like money.